Hi there, everybody. Hopefully by now you've had a chance to read through your Lead Ecuador manual and watch the videos of Courtney and myself going through some of the main topics that we want you to know about before you depart for Ecuador. I'm going to use this time as a quick follow-up to answer some of the questions that came through last night and also just hit home on some of the really important topics. As always, if you have any additional questions, feel free to email me at ecuador@globalleadprogram.org. First and foremost, you all should have gotten your welcome packets in the mail by now. If you haven't, please email me so that I can figure that out and make sure that we send it to the right address. I can also send you an electronic version, and the welcome packets included your t-shirts too, so you definitely want to get those. There's a couple big things that we want to go over to make sure that everybody knows. First and foremost, no matter what school you go to, you have to buy the Blue Book and our Ecuador Reader. Those are going to be our textbooks on the ground in country. There's a very simple process that's outlined on our website for how you can order the Blue Book, and the Ecuador Reader you can just go on and order from Amazon.com. Along with these two books, there are a few assignments that we need you to do before you leave for Ecuador. This is really going to help make our first weeks really impactful, so be sure to take a look and do the necessary readings and assignments before you leave. We know that the semester is finishing up and you guys are just starting to think about finals, but after your finals are done, we're going to need you to submit an official transcript to Oglethorpe University. It's important that we know that every student is still in good standing at their home university at the end of the semester. So this isn't something that you need to worry about until after finals, but as soon as your grades are posted, we need you to go ahead and request an official transcript to be sent to the Global Lead address that you sent things before. It's 1188 Providence Place, Decatur, Georgia, 30033. So again, just something to keep in the back of your mind that you're going to need to do as soon as finals are done. The last thing that we need you to do while you're on campus is to be sure that you meet with your study abroad office. Every single university has their own set of policies and procedures, and they want to know where all their students are for insurance and liability reasons. So be sure that you've met with your study abroad advisor, let them know that you're going to be in Ecuador with Global Lead, and followed any necessary steps and procedures that they'd like you to do in order to make sure that you're all set at your home university. Lots of people are asking about money, and something that's really important to know is that Ecuador uses the dollar, so you don't need to worry about exchanging money before you go. What we do recommend is that you only bring small bills with you. It's going to be really hard to break 50s, 100s, anything higher than that is just really not in circulation at Ecuador. So be sure that you have 1s, 5s, and 10s to get you started on the ground. Lots of people are asking about packing, which we know can be a pretty big question. You want to make sure that you have the right things with you. First of all, I would just really emphasize that you bring layers. That way you can kind of add layers on or take off jackets depending on how the temperature fluctuates during the day. We're going to be in a lot of different locations and a lot of different elevations, so I would really emphasize just those layer aspects. In your carry-on, be sure to bring anything that you can't live without. So if there's any medication, any electronics, any valuables, make sure you pack those in your carry-on because things do happen when you check your bag with the airline. Important things to have are your laptop, change of clothes, and any medications or electronics. If you have heirloom jewelry or anything that's really, really important to you, we recommend you leave that at home. You just don't want to risk it when you're traveling internationally. Also, a good thing to pack is some snacks, your favorite granola bar, protein bar, dried fruit, so you have something to munch on throughout the flight. And some good travel games or deck of cards. We are going to be in transit a good chunk of time, so that is a good thing to have so that we can always keep each other entertained on the bus. And also, I don't know about you all, but I'm big into staying active, and I will be going on runs and getting my workouts in, even though we're in Ecuador. So if you guys have any workout DVDs like P90X or Insanity, those are awesome to bring, and we can get some workout groups going on the grounds. Next, I just wanted to touch on some of the amazing people that we're going to get to meet in Ecuador. Our tour guides are awesome. They know literally every plant, bug, species, mountain that you could ever imagine, and they are going to be kind of your best friends as we're learning and touring Ecuador. So really get excited for that team. I've had the chance to get to know our academic director, Dr. Mario Chandler, a little bit, and Dr. Chandler is just phenomenal. He is a Spanish expert, so anybody who's looking to increase their skills will be able to really invest in time of conversation with him, and he's really been working hard to incorporate the history and the culture of Ecuador into our curriculum. So with myself, Courtney, and Mario, we've got a really great team on the ground for this program. And lastly, our service project is just going to give you a great chance to really connect with Ecuadorian people. We have a great partner in the local Montessori school, Fundación Honrar la Vida, and we're going to get a chance to really get to know the students and make an impact in that community. So it's going to be a great, personal connection for you to have from the beginning. Last but not least, I just want you all to know how excited we are. We have a great group of students from so many different universities around the country. I've been working with our CGLs already, and Bree, Taylor, and Matt and Vivian are just incredible. They're going to be awesome student leaders on the trip, and we get to see so many cool spots of Ecuador. Starting out in Quito, then heading to Cotopaxi, over to Baños, into the jungle, and finishing up in Otavalo with the largest market in South America is just an incredible itinerary. So I hope you guys are getting as excited as I am, and that this video has helped answer some of your lingering questions. I know we still have some time before we're actually going to be packing to leave. So again, if things come up, we are always here to help answer those. I think that's all for now. You guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in Ecuador.